Hey, good everybody. Good morning and good afternoon. It's Starcub Review here. Hey, how are you? How you doing? On today's agenda, I thought I'd do an easy, quick one, and that is going to be a game review, a digital game review for a game that I recently finished just a couple of days ago, and I even posted a short for it, and that is on Sherlock Holmes The Awakened for Xbox Series X. So stay tuned for that one. I'll let the intro roll and I'll see you after that. Hey everybody, welcome back. As I said before, today's review is going to be on a video game, Xbox Series X game, digital, and that is Sherlock Holmes The Awakened, which I just finished a couple of days ago, and what can I say? It was a fantastic detective mystery horror game, very much in the vein of the likes of The Sinking City, obviously based on Sherlock Holmes. Those video games, the Sherlock Holmes series, Day One or whatever it is, the Sherlock Holmes one recently that developed and produced by Frogwares. Now, I absolutely love Frogwares games. I've not played the Sherlock Holmes ones, the detective side of that one, and I've never played the original The Awakened, but this one is built from the ground up, and I honestly think Frogwares did an amazing job of capturing the essence and uniqueness and the overall dread and unknowingness of Hp Lovescraft's Cthulhu Mythos. Absolutely fantastic. Although in this game they did reuse some assets from their previous titles, obviously because they've already had the assets there. But I also noticed some character designs from The Sinking City which were put into this. But it's basically very, very similar to Sinking City in the way that its detective thing is done. You go to a crime scene, you see how it all plays out in his mind, and then he can play it out, and you got to pick what order it was done in. You got different sequences as well within that order, how it happened. So you got all these different detective style things, puzzles, which I really, really enjoyed. This one was really, really good. Not so much there's battle mechanics in this. It's more to the tune of your click and play detective stories like on PC and stuff like that. But this one was really, really good. The soundtrack was amazing. The character designs were pretty unique and pretty good for what I played. And basically, this Sherlock Holmes game is you play in between both Sherlock Holmes and Watson, which was unique. Some of the puzzles are challenging, especially towards the end. The beam puzzle at the end was really challenging before the final boss. That could have been challenging in itself, and I had a bit of frustration with that. But I really liked how Cthulhu Mythos was incorporated in this story, and it played out pretty well, although I kind of wish it had, I just wanted more. I wanted more and more incorporated into it. Like, I just didn't want it to end. I wanted to keep going with different cases, but it's all connected sort of thing. So that was the only disappointment that I had there. But other than that, this game was fantastic. It's a younger Sherlock Holmes and a younger Watson as well, which is really unique to see that you play as a younger Sherlock Holmes who has just come off one of the cases in one of the other games. I think it was the Day One game or whatever it was, the previous Sherlock Holmes game. And so there's a bit of a backstory into that, and then coming into this one, he's still naive, but he's very, very, he's just very, very good at what he does. But to add HP Lovecraft elements into this one, it was so well done. It was so good to see how you see over time Sherlock Holmes is starting to lose his mind, and he's hallucinating, he's seeing things, he's talking to himself, so they really, really captured the essence. Frogwares does an amazing job at capturing HP Lovecraft. I don't know what it is with their games, but they do an amazing job. And it's also in the same vein as Call of Cthulhu, which I played on the PS4. And the Call of Cthulhu game was absolutely amazing. Another detective, different detective game entirely. But that one was amazing. But incorporated, you needed to do some escape mechanics. You needed to do some battle mechanics with that, using particular items and that to deter certain creatures that were in the story. But Sherlock Holmes The Awakened was good for what it is. I spent close to maybe 12 hours. It took me a couple of days, but 12 hours all up, and it was fun. It was fun. It was engaging. I liked the story. I liked the mystery of it. Murder, mayhem, cosmic entities, madness, all of that, HP Lovecraft style. It's all fantastic. Anything HP Lovecraft, sign me up, I just absolutely love how Frogwares show passion for their games and HP Lovecraft in general, and they did a fantastic job at that. Some of the control mechanics of Sherlock and Watson can be a little clunky at times. I wish there was a faster run button to incorporate the run button easier and make them go a little bit faster. But the detective side of it, where you have to pick certain items and scan things and use your mind's eye to pick out really peculiar details that stand out within the standard case, it's very much the same mechanics, but with a unique twist from the Sinking City and Call of Cthulhu, those style games. But this was a fantastic game, hands down. They did an amazing job. I really, really enjoyed it. I'm a little bit disappointed that it ended, and I was like, man, they could have added so much more cosmic cases to it, but within the chapters of the game as well, there's certain callbacks to certain stories of his that he wrote as well, which is a very, very clever detail. I noticed that, and that was absolutely amazing. But other than that, what do I rate this game? I'll give it an easy 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, absolutely fantastic Sherlock Holmes game that incorporated Cthulhu Mythos right. Frogwares has done an amazing job, and again, I can't wait to see what they do with the Sinking City 2, which is coming out this year. Yes! Can't wait. But other than that, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to click the like, subscribe, and notification bell to keep up to date with all my content. I do have links down below for my Instagram, TikTok, and my other YouTube channel that I run as well. I haven't put much on there at the moment, but I'll be having videos up for that very, very soon. Alright guys, catch you with the next one. Ciao.